Hey everybody, it's Bill Kohler from Main Street, Waynesboro, and we are coming to you today from the new Triggers Table and Taproom in the Boro Plaza in the former location of 633 Brewing. And we're not going to give you the full tour today, but we wanted to introduce you to the owners of the new restaurant that'll be open sometime this spring. And we wanted to talk about what are the big first event that's happening this Sunday and talk about some other things. But I wanted to introduce you to Sharah and Bobby Trigger. They are the owners, and they have come with many years of restaurant hospitality experience. So I'm going to ask Sharah to talk first, and she's going to talk about some of the food and the experience you'll get here when you come in to eat and listen to music and have a tasty beverage. So I'm going to turn it over to you. So tell us all about what people can expect when they come in the door.
So we are going to have kind of two different vibes here. We have a tap room. It's going to be more of a social area, sit down with snacks that you can share. We're going to have stuff like charcuterie boards, fried cheese curds, potato skins, fried green tomatoes, a lot of appetizer, snacky stuff that goes really well with cocktails, drinks, beers. Then we have our band stage over here that we'll have bands at. And then on our other side, we have a open airy dining room.
That's the big one, right? The big dining room, yep.
Yep, we're making that kind of more of an elegant area, sit-down dining. Going to do things a little more elevated, like steaks, and filet mignons. We're going to do scallop. Then we're going to have cream of crab soup and French onion soup. Probably play with some other seasonal stuff. Do want to play with specials. Be able to play with, be creative. That's one of the things I like to do. I also really like to do desserts. I am a pastry chef for the past 17 years. So I'm going to have a bunch of different desserts that we're excited about.
Okay.
We're also going to have some vegetarian and gluten-free options because I know that is something that not a lot of places have in the area. We're starting to get more. But Bobby actually has celiac disease, so that's something that we have battled with for a long time.
Yeah.
So we understand the struggle.
Yeah.
So
I gotcha. So here, I'll steal that back from you. So yeah, what's unique too about this location is plenty of parking and a great environment. And but again, Bobby has been in the hospitality business for a long time. So he's going to tell us a little bit about that and kind of what that means for everybody coming to dine here.
Yeah, so I've been in the industry probably about 15 years now, probably a little bit more. We actually met in culinary 13 years ago. Terrible at the time, but we met.
It does fly by.
Yeah, we met culinary at a career tech, and then I've always worked in restaurants throughout. I started out as I think I was a busboy. Actually, was my first initial job in the industry. Then went to server, and then went to cook, a chef, back of house, front of house, just always jumping everywhere until I was officially a manager. And I've managed for probably 8 years now of different restaurants, locations. We worked together at a cafe for a year that we ran. Another restaurant we helped open up in Greencastle ourselves. We did that. We worked together as well in a Cracker Barrel for a couple years. Yeah, everybody always asks us what are you gonna do? You're working with your spouse or this and that. It's like, we've been doing that. This is what we do.
we're 7 years in.
Yeah, we're 7 years into it. So, the working in the hospitality industry and all that, we just want to bring that here to just a homey place of where you can, like we said, different areas. You know, if you want to come out, relax, hang out here, go nice, elegant dinner on the other side. You just want it to be a place where you can come out multiple times, all day, whatever it is, but just be homey to everybody.
Thank you. Thank you. And also, Brogan, if you want to show some of the great artwork here that Sharah did, a painting on the walls here, and we're going to show the top of the bar. Is that okay? What do you call that type of image there on the bar there?
It's like a resin marbling.
Okay.
But yeah, we poured that last night, so that was a fun process.
Yes, and I know that's not easy. But again, it's quite a transformation from when it was 633. Obviously, the beer barrels are out, but there will be alcohol here in the bar, and from a local brewery, is what we can say at this point, and we're excited about that. But tell us about some of the events coming up. You have some events coming up in March, and then we'll talk to everybody about. I was trying not to be too noisy with my flyer, but we're going to talk about that in a minute. But go tell us, you got some events coming up in March, and where people can find out more about the restaurant and about those events.
Yes, so right now we have 2 different bands that are scheduled to play in March. One is on the 16th, and one is on the last Saturday in March.
30th, I think. Yeah, 30th, yeah.
So we have 2 bands that are coming out that we're going to be open for kind of specialty openings, soft opening if you want to say, before we're actually open. So that's going to be a good way to come in and check everything out, even more so than this weekend. A little bit more stuff done, a little further into the way. But yeah, we have both of those events up on our Facebook page if you want to check those out.
Yeah. So are you guys ready for? Oh, let me grab this back. Are you guys? This is an exciting Sunday. That's coming up soon,
Yep.
And it's a big event for the Arts Alliance of Greater Waynesboro. It's the Jammin' in the Park Inside Edition, and it's from 2 to 6 on Sunday. I'm going by memory, I think, right? 2 to 6 on Sunday. You can get your tickets right there. It says Arts. You zoom in there, Brogan. You can get that right online there, and they are better deal in advance. So go ahead and do that. And some of the bands coming: Gray Matter, Brad Naudry, Kin Selection, Bluegrass Hootenanny, Prophets of the Abstract Truth, and West Branch 3. And you can, this flyer, you can find it on the Arts Alliance's website and Facebook page, also Main Street's page. You can see some of the bands, and it's a great chance to check out this new place. And so there's going to be food here, there's going to be beer, raffles, artist demos, there's going to be art for sale, because again, this supports a great organization that's in downtown, but also throughout Waynesboro, the Arts Alliance of Greater Waynesboro. So I'm excited about the future, and excited for you guys, because I've known them for some time, and I'm happy to see you guys here in Waynesboro. And so what I guess to end our video today, tell us a little bit about what you guys are most excited about. What I mean, I guess you're a little nervous too, right? Or you want
Yeah, yeah, we're definitely a little nervous.
Here, hold it up a little bit, so
Definitely a little bit nervous. Yeah. You know, like we said, we've plenty of years in the industry, but never fully owning and you know everything. So
yeah,
it's coming down a lot this week. A lot's happening. Still more happening next month, but with this event Sunday, it's becoming real.
Yeah, yes, there'll be people here. Tell us about. She told us earlier when we did a practice video about the first time when you came in here, and kind of what you're working with Angie, the owner of the property, and kind of how what you thought and how it kind of this became the place for you.
Yeah, well, when we walked in and looked at the area, we were thinking, we won't have to do a whole lot. It'll be pretty much walk in and start, be open. Once we got in here, we kind of had a lot of work to do, so more of the stuff that we were gonna let go, like we weren't originally gonna paint. It was a pretty cool color blue, so we were gonna leave that. And then we had so many holes and things to fix in the walls that it ended up being black. So we painted everything.
Well, you get a chance to put your stamp on it, right?
Yeah, and that was one of the funny things. Like we've been posting a lot of progress pictures on our Facebook and Instagram, and a couple of our friends, they post on it, and they're like, we would have been surprised if it wasn't black. That was my favorite color.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing is here, and I think again, you can find out more information. It's called Trigger's Table and Taproom. You can find they're on Facebook. You can follow some of the progress. I know you guys have had pictures and things there, and that's a good way too to follow when the opening dates and different events and activities. So thrilled to welcome you guys to the Waynesboro community and being part of all the good stuff that's happening here. So good luck, you guys, and come see them. They will be here obviously on Sunday from 2 to 6. You can get more information on the Arts Alliance Facebook page, also on Main Street's Facebook page. And again, it's right next to Montezuma's. If you're not familiar with this area, or if you're coming from Martinsburg or some areas, it's right on the corner of basically Walnut and 3rd Street. So, and if you need directions, the address is 118 Walnut Street. You can GPS it. So thanks again, guys. Good luck, and we'll see you soon in Waynesboro.